So we're going to take a look at strings in Java part 3. We'll be looking at character extraction using the charAt method, getChars method, getBytes method, and toCharArray method. We've already set up a string demo class that contains our main method, which is our entry point to our program, and a string expression extracting characters from a string. Let's start off first by declaring a character variable, and we're going to go ahead and grab our first, we're going to showcase the charAt method. So we're going to extract the capital E from the beginning of our expression. So we're going to take the expression, we're going to use the charAt function on it, and then we are going to index at 0. So just like an array, it starts indexing at 0. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and just print that out. And let's go ahead and run. Okay, we see E. Okay, now let's say that we wanted to get the G here at the end of the string, right at the end here. We could do that by changing the index here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the length of the expression by calling length on that, -1. The -1 is because, again, we're indexing from 0. So we need to make sure that we are not out of bounds. Let's go ahead and run that. Okay, so there's our G from the end of the string here. Let's do one more example. Let's random number. Let's index at 4 and run that. That should give us A. There we go. So that's the charAt. So we can index to any index between 0 and the length of the string -1. Okay, so next we'll do the getChars method. So for that, we're going to erase this here. We're going to need a charArray, and let's call it charArray. And then we're going to need it to make it a certain length. We're going to be taking the characters from extracting from the beginning of our string. So we need at least 10 characters, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So at least 10 characters from there. Okay, and then what we're going to do that is we're going to take the charArray and we're going to assign it. We're going to take expression dot getChars. Okay. And so the 3 parameters that getChars takes is the source begin index, the source ending index. So those are the substrings that indexes of what we want to extract. Where we're going to store it, we're going to store it in the C. Actually, we don't need to assign it. We're going to store it in our charArray. And then where in the charArray do we want to begin storing that? We want to begin storing it in the very front, so 0 index. Okay, so the only thing we really need to change here is where it stops here. This is not inclusive, so we need to do 10. Okay, so it'll stay from 0 to 9. Let's go ahead and run. And we forgot to print. So this is an array that we're going through. First, let's do a for loop. We're doing characters. We'll name that C for the charArray. Okay. Let's go ahead and print. We'll print so we can see it clearly. Well, let's print a new line for each character. Okay, let's run that again. All right, there we go. We can see it extracting. Okay. Now let's get rid of that new line. just so we can see it as one piece on the same line. Okay, extracting, but it is a char array. And again, the parameters that we're passing is the beginning index of the source, the ending index of the source, non-inclusive, the array of where we want to store those characters, and where do we begin storing those in that array. So next we'll take a look at the getBytes method. We can basically leave our code the same, except that when we in the expression when we do getChars, we're going to instead change that to getBytes. Okay, that's the getBytes method there. Okay, and then what we want to do is oh, I'm sorry about that. Let's go ahead and change this. Let's just change the code here. All right, what we're going to do here is let's go ahead and save the entire expression into a byte array. So we need a byte array. All right, let's call it B array. All right, so new byte array, and we're going to make it the length of the expression. Okay, so that'll be our size. And then what we'll do is we will take expression. What we'll do is we'll do B. We're going to store B array. We're going to take the expression dot get bytes. So this right here with no parameter, that's going to okay, so one thing here, I used a capital B. I meant to use a lowercase b. Okay, we're creating the primitive type, not the object types. Okay, let's go ahead and run. All right, again, we forgot to print, so we're doing an array. So let's go ahead and we could probably do here 4. Okay, we have bytes, so these are going to be bytes saved in each element. We'll just name it B. We'll do the B array underscore array, and then we'll go ahead and do our printout. Let's do it all on the same line, B, but we'll just add a little space in between each one. Okay, let's go ahead and run. All right, there we go. We can see the bytes for the string. And the next method that we'll focus on is the toCharArray. So let's go ahead and get rid of this here. Okay, the toCharArray will save the entire string instead of like getChars, where we can kind of do like a substring. This will do the entire string into an array. So let's go ahead and create a char array. Again, we'll call it C array, and then we'll do new char, and we'll make it the length of the expression. All right, let's say C char, oops, and expression dot toCharArray. Okay. All right, and we forgot to make this an array. Okay, let's go ahead and run, and let's print. Okay, so again, we'll use the enhanced for loop. Their characters C in C array. system.out.print. Let's do C. We'll do a new line for each one. Run. Okay, there we go. We could see here that we got expression, character, extracting characters from a string. Okay, and including the empty spaces, the white spaces. All right, so that was a quick demonstration of the charAt, getChars, getBytes, and toCharArray methods in Java for strings.